Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Pick a Card Thursday. I'm Sophie from Maison Jupiter. We're going to look at what is your type of soul. And before we get started, I'm hoping that you have a beautiful day, and I'm hoping that everything here will find you in the right timing and give you confirmation about who you are truly. So, you know it by now. It's time to close your eyes and just let your body have this a few seconds to just quietly settle down, deep breath in and out. You can roll the shoulders back, relax the jaw, the neck, the eyes. Perfect. When you're going to reopen your eyes, the first spot that attracts your eyes, that speaks to your soul, is the right path for you. Don't overthink this. You can also choose a number. If you prefer to pick a color, this one has a little bit of green. On the camera, I may feel like it's a bit more of a blue one, but it's a green one with purple. This one has gray and purple, and this one has a white that is a little bit pink when you're looking at it very close. So go with your intuition on this one and don't overthink it. And I will start with group one. If you belong to group two or three, I will recommend that you use a timestamp below to go directly to your reading. I will see you in a minute. Group one, let's see what is your type of soul. So we have the Knight of Water, which is the Knight of Cup, and it says falling in love or wedding proposal. So very romantic, very into the feelings, very much about closeness with someone else, closeness with another soul. It says the need to balance emotions, invitation to a social event. Absolutely. And yes, I'm still sick, so I'm sorry for my voice, but I wanted to show up for you today. So yeah, we'll have to do with the voice that I have today. I apologize for that. The next one is the Chariot, my favorite card. For me, this is the most romantic card that you can have. So far we have a pretty romantic kind of soul. The commitment that we have with the energy of the Chariot talks about how you are dedicated to your dreams, to your goals. Could be a partner, could be a dream, it could be a goal in general. Doesn't have to be in relationships, but it can. And it says an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So it feels like in your type of soul, you are guided by your heart. You are guided, sorry, by your feelings, by your what feels good to you. That doesn't mean that you go with the short rewards, short-term reward. That could mean that you know that you want to act with empathy, you know that you want to act with what feels good, but not necessarily, like I said, for the short run. It could be for the long run because you're a romantic, dreamy soul. You are probably someone who knew right away in life that you wanted to do something for humanity, wanted to do something so others could feel good about themselves. That can indicate sometimes souls that have a more tougher time with social for themselves early on. And by this, they understand how other can struggle and wanting to just make it a better place for other souls. So very beautiful soul that you are. And the chariot is the missing piece of the puzzle in that sense where it's beautiful that you have those dreams, but just this card alone, this energy of feeling alone, can be a little bit flaky when we don't have the strong power, the confidence, the willpower, the determination, the stubbornness, even to follow through on those dreams. So, your type of soul requires for you to be stubborn at time when it comes to following your path, following your dreams, your mission in life, okay? So in this world, we are told that we need to adjust, be flexible, and that is true. But for your type of soul, you could be discouraged to follow your dreams sometimes if you are going with a narrative that stubbornness and determination is a wrong thing. So keep your eye on the prize, keep your goal in mind, because this is how you're going to go for what is true for you and what is really meant for your soul evolution. The chariot is the number 7, which is the evolution number, which is going for big lessons and learning through them. 2 of Cups. Okay, yeah, you're absolutely romantic. Absolutely romantic. It says a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, and the positive result of a conflict. Okay, yeah. So when it comes to your soul, you probably have a lot of emphasis on meeting people. That doesn't mean meeting people, like new people all the time. That doesn't mean also romantic. It could be that you need to connect with people. And the connection can come through your mission, through your job, through your community, through your family, through love life, through children, whatever it is for you. But you crave that connection of soul. And through this connection, you are going to evolve and you're going to go for more of your dreams. So your soul is a soul that is very clear on your values, on your ethics, on what you want to do, on how you want to make other feels, on how you want to be treated. But with a lot of water like this, sometimes you are the one that accepts a lot of flaws from others, but you want to give the best for you. Okay, so that means that you're a giver. You are absolutely someone that forgives a lot for others, but not so much for yourself. And this is a beautiful, beautiful soul. Of course, it just means that you need to work on your boundaries. You need to work with for forgetting about the noises, about others' opinion, and continue with your vision, the chariot card. Continue on your path, on your dream. Forget what other may say, that you're not going to be good enough, or that this is not for you. They don't see you do it, or you're going to be too sensitive. Oh, you must have heard that too many times. You're too sensitive, group 1. You forget about those, please, and you move forward with your dreams and your goals, okay? Let's take 2 final cards for you from tarot. Let's see what we have for you. And I know my voice sounds horrible. I cannot wait to be back on track with the health. Okay, group 1, we have the sun. Beautiful card. Okay. So with the sun, you can hear the, how do you call this? We call it a dong, I think, in French. So you can hear that song that is speaking to your soul, that is basically your wake up call. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to go for your dreams, to go for your big mission in life. And sometimes when we have this particular version, I notice that this is someone that is often changing jobs or changing place to live. It's like you hear that it's time to change. You hear it's time to go for new adventures, for new level. And we have the chariot. So maybe at this moment, group 1, you are thinking about moving and your soul needs for you to follow through on those instincts. You could be that right now you're ending a relationship, you're ending a place of living, you're ending a job. All of this is meant to be. So really follow it, because your soul needs to go with the flow, needs to be in this energy of your heart is absolutely guiding you in everything that you do. There is new connections waiting for you. There is uh, new feelings waiting for you, and you need to follow through with those intuitions. The last card for you, the 2 of Pentacles reverse. So what you have to watch, group 1, is that when you're overwhelmed, you don't have the right messages, because it comes so much from the heart. Your soul is speaking through your heart to you. You need to always be trying to stay in balance, because when you're overwhelmed, when you're too stressed, you're not following the right instinct. Your heart is basically sending you a lot of guidance on which way to go, what decisions to make. But whenever you have this stress, whenever you have this overwhelming to-do list or whatever it is for you, your heart is not able to reach you. And that's little devil on your shoulder that is speaking to you at that moment. So the guidance is going to be extremely different when you're out of balance and when you're in your balance. Your soul is able to hear the right guidance only when it's calm. So, meditation, trying to review your schedule and to honor your time, honor your emotions, honor your energy by not taking too much in your schedule. That way, you're able to follow your heart at any given moment. Very romantic soul. I love, love, love the chariot with this. I could not have picked better cards if I picked them one by one myself. This is just unbelievable. I love it. I think I belong to your group one. I think it's a fabulous group. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for showing the love to this channel. I love every one of you. And if you want to have your own reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. There is the pre-record, so you don't have to book the perfect timing in your schedule, and you get to re-listen to the video every time that you want. This is the 30-minute per record, or you can also go with a 1 hour live with me on Zoom. This is available both on maisonjupiter.com. I see you next week. Bye bye. Okay, so let's see group two. What do we have for you? What is your type of soul? The first card that we have is the Ace of Fire, which is an Ace of Wands. And it says an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So the type of soul that belongs to group two seems to be a type A, action driven, always in movement, adventures, excitement, a lot of energy, a lot of vitality. That's the first card. So let's see what other cards are. Let's see. Nine of Earth, Nine of Pentacles. So this is the energy of independence. That's absolutely a type A so far. Wanting to be your own boss, probably, or preferring when you have a lot of freedom in your career, wanting to be the leader, wanting to push the boundaries, wanting to explore your own limits, wanting to explore the limits of life itself. The Nine of Pentacles, it means that you learn probably from a very young age to take care of yourself and to be your own parent, probably. You have learned to create new systems in your work, to create new systems in your home. This is someone that is always thinking about how to do it more efficiently, how to do it more fast, how to continue to be in movement more, 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 more. You're probably having a very good career, or you're probably in this early stage of resisting your boss and the system if you haven't understand that this is your personality yet. This is a personality that thrives in self-discipline and in creation. You are extremely creative with this Ace of Wands energy. This type of soul is showing up with a lot of drive. And if you were to have your own company, you would not struggle to have new ideas, new project, new expansion. This is fabulous energy. We have the King of Fire. Yes, absolutely. The King of Fire, the King of Wands. So you have a mastery of creation. You have a mastery of your own energy. You could also be very physical in the sense of wanting to work out, wanting to maintain your physical health, wanting to work a lot. You master the energy center. And your soul is absolutely wonderful when it comes to, once again, creation and be your own career boss. Okay, so now I want to add a little bit more of a layer here. I want to see something else. Let's see two cards of tarot for you guys. So, by the way, if you didn't know, that means that you probably die a couple of times in your past life very early on doing some stupid things. Because that means that you are the one that tried, what happened if I eat this new berry? Or what happened if I just fight a gorilla? Or what happened if I just go into the jungle alone? You're that type of soul. So you're the pioneer, you're the Aries archetype, you are the one that is trying to push the limits. Okay, just if that was not clear, this is you guys. So let's see what we have with two cards. Judgment, interesting. And the King of Swords. So it says that you're extremely smart and that you would be extremely good with career in finances, in marketing, in anything that has to do with banks, dealing with a lot of money, or um, anything that has to do with teaching. You would be very, very good. Okay. When it comes to the judgment card, it's interesting because it says that you could be your leader. You could be creating a system that would be, when I say system, it's just a vague word that I want to use because there is so many of you watching with different energies. But when I say system, is that you are creating something that can serve others. So that is in any area of life. That could be that you are creating, you're pushing the limits about spirituality and you're creating this new system to detox or to meditate, or that in your career you're doing some IT programming or whatever it is. Okay, you are extremely good with pioneering stuff that will serve a large group of people because of this judgment card. It says that you're thriving when you're recognized. Who is not, right? You're, well, some groups, maybe group one is not that thriving when they are being recognized because attention could be a little bit overwhelming for them. But you are thriving when you get the attention, when you get the recognition. You're thriving when you are left alone without someone pushing you because you're able to push yourself alone. There is no need of someone pushing you with deadlines and stuff because you're in this creation process. You have tons of energy to do it. If someone pushes you, it's either blocking your creativity or it is giving you burnouts. So you're meant to be leading groups. You're meant to be, yeah, so you're a leader, true and true. You're meant to be doing new systems to help populations, and you could do everything that you want with this. So this is what I have for you, group two. I hope it resonates. It was a quick one, but hopefully it is what you are already sensing about yourself, and that brings you confirmation about who you are. We need every single group of souls, but your soul is very special because a lot of people you're going to find out in life are not action oriented, and you are the one that are able to create new paths and create a lot of examples for people to follow and not having the fear of going into action. So thank you very much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. And if you want to have your own reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. There is either the pre-record reading where you send me your question and you receive a video of me answering where you get to re-listen to it and you don't worry about timing and your schedule. Or you can book with me a 1 hour past life or 1 hour tarot live on Zoom. You get a 10% off because you're watching these shows. It is Jupiter. I see you next week. Okay, final group, group three. Let's see what type of soul you are. So we have 7 of water, and it says a complex decision, the need to research, stop procrastination. Oh my God, this word, right? So far, it's a very Gemini energy, the energy that tells me maybe a jack of all trades, but this is just one card, so let's see the rest. 10 of fire, 10 of wands, too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress related health concern. Yeah, that feels to me very much like a jack of all trades, and this kind of a energy of Geminis that I see often. So I cannot wait to see the last card, but a lot of people with a strong Geminis don't realize that they don't fit the mold of society where we are being told that we need to, like in school, right? Where we need to follow through a certain type of schedule and time management. But the Geminis don't fit in those things. They just want to explore so many things without finishing them. Having 5 books on their nightstand, they start them, but they don't finish it, or they finish it way later. They start learning about something, they jump to something else. And they are needed because the Gemini mission is to explore all of it, but to master none of it. So far it feels like this. And this overwhelm energy is because in your past life, you were probably someone that did a lot. And you came here to have this freedom exploration. Sometimes when our soul is stuck in a comfort zone, we choose a life as a Gemini next because we want to see many new things and exploring other options that sometimes our soul are just stubborn. They go in their comfort zone and they become this kind of a reincarnation of each time the same kind of story, the same kind of life. So it's very needed. Let's see the last card. The Three of Fire, Three of Wands. This is traveling also. It talks about abundance in this card. Things look very good. Have patience for this time. Make long-term plan. So it talks about how group 3, you may not understand fully your type of soul. You may not see the full picture. It may have taken you a long, long, long time to find what is your mission. If you haven't found it yet, that's totally fine because it talks about how you're supposed to be a jack of all trades. And through it all, you're going to learn a lot of different things, a lot of different components, and you're going to make it your own. You're going to create something completely new, a mixture of plenty of little tricks and skills and knowledge that you have accumulated over time. It talks about the importance of not judging because of this overwhelming experience that you may have because of judgment of others or comparing yourself to others, but instead travel, instead make a list of all of the things that you want to see, that you want to learn, that you want to try, the books, and just commit to trying once a week or one every 2 weeks or once a month, trying a new restaurant, trying a new recipe, trying a new book, trying a new skills. So for example, it could be date night. If you have a partner, it could be every date night, once a week or once a month, whatever it is for you guys. You try new skills, you try a new documentary, or you try a new place, and just exploring life, what it has to offer. When it comes to your mission, it's going to be a mixture of plenty of things. So if you're judging yourself and you're not starting to learn anything because you're not sure about what is the one thing that is meant for you, you're never going to get to your mission. Because for you, your mission, once again, it's about merging many, many skills and many, many knowledge into one. And it's going to become who you are. So let's see 2 cards of tarot for you. Let's see what we have. The Magician, exactly. So, sorry for my voice. Yeah, I'm still sick. So, the Magician is very much about your type of soul because he has all of the tools. So he has the Pentacles, he has the Cup, he has the wands right there, and he has a sword. So, what does it mean? It means that you are going to merge plenty of little skills, plenty of little knowledge and abilities, and make it your own, make it who you are, what you're creating. So that type of soul are often judging themselves and being judged by others because they have a long term goal. They're going to be able to see the bigger picture more in the long run. That's why we have Three of Wands. Let's hit a final card for you guys. We have the Four of Pentacles, exactly. So this is a card that I like to see right now because it talks about how you're going to accumulate knowledge. And after it, you're going to be able to really create something out of it. It's almost like you're building a toolbox. I know it's an example that is being used too many times. I'm sorry about that. But you're literally like building a toolbox. And once you have it all or a lot of it, you're going to be able to start to fit pieces together and it's going to start to make sense. So this is a quick one, but I hope you are feeling that this is absolutely making sense for you and guiding you into accepting who you are and seeing the bigger picture here, because this type of soul is absolutely needed. And it is going to help your evolution so much if you are committing to go with your nature and just exploring so many things. The risk here is that you get desperate and you don't explore things by fear of not finishing it, by fear of judgment if you just change your mind after a couple of days or weeks or whatever it is for you. So don't fall into that trap that is so easily to fall into, and continue to explore, knowing that at some point everything that you have learned was meant to be and that it will all fit together in one puzzle. I love you guys. If you want to have your own personal reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. We have the 30-minute pre-record and a 1 hour live with me on Zoom. And both are receiving a lot of very good comments. So thank you so much for everybody supporting this channel. You mean a lot to me. Sending you tons of love and healing if anybody else is sick. And I will see you next week. Bye bye.